Hello everyone and welcome back to Jubilee Road for February's layout update. So during 2019 then I am going to try and upload a layout update once a month just to show you what's going on and what is on its way. So at the first part of all the videos then we'll be doing announcements. Now I do have a couple of announcements for you in today's video. So March is very fast approaching now, and my first trip out and about. So I just want to give you a bit of information on that. Now this trip will start on Wednesday the 13th of March. I will be spending the day at Crewe railway station. I'm unsure of the times I'll be there yet, because I might have a little stop at Stafford on my way up. Depends on the weather and what's running and all that kind of stuff. So then on Thursday the 14th, which is the second day of my trip, I'll be spending a full day at Tamworth, doing some train spotting there. Really good station to go to, guys, if you haven't been. Plenty of freight and very fast running. And then on the next 2 days of my trip, which is Friday the 15th and Saturday the 16th, I'll be at the Severn Valley Railway Spring Steam Gala. So it's a 4-day trip, 2 stations out on the network, and then, as I said, 2 days at the Severn Valley Railway. Now if you're going to be around that area, if you're going to be around Tamworth, pop along and say hi, guys. It would be really good to meet you, or you know, at Crewe or anything like that. And I know I will be meeting a few of you at the Severn Valley Railway, which I normally do anyway. Other announcements: the next big out and about video will actually be on the 7th of March. That video will come to you from Bristol Temple Meads, and go in there to see a steam rail tour hauled by the B1 Mayflower. So that could hopefully be a nice day. We do have another sort of interesting set of videos on the way. I'm not going to tell you much information, but it's a big project, I suppose you could say, and it's nothing to do with Jubilee Road at all. So that's coming to you in the next week or two. I'm not going to give you any information about it whatsoever, but yeah, that should be something to keep an eye out on the channel for. So let's get into the layout update. Now first of all, we're going to look at this Class 20 chassis just here. Now in I think it was the last layout update I did, I said I was going to refurbish it. Well, it was going well until sort of oops moment happened. Here you've got the pins, which are 21 pin socket just here. Now I put the blanking plate on, I put the sound decoder in, put the body on, but I couldn't get the body to sit right. The blanking plate was sitting a tad too tall, so thought, right, let's take the blanking plate off. So I was doing it slowly, and all of a sudden it slipped up really quickly, and I don't know if you can spot there. You might be able to just see, I don't know if the camera will pick it up. No, it goes a bit blurry, but the 3 pins at this end are bent out of shape. Can anyone reshape these for me? Because well, I don't want to try it myself, because knowing me, I will snap them off, and then, well, that's the end of that. I was trying so hard to avoid that, but it happened anyway. Damn it, I suppose you could say. So let's have a look round the layout. Got the S160 sat there. Reason why it's actually sat there: traction tyre. Well, all of them, they have disintegrated on the tenders. This engine, as you can see, has no traction whatsoever, so got to get hold of Roco to get some new ones. So let's go around the layout then. Here's the new area, just waiting for the platform canopies to come in. We got the subways, which are now in place. I will be painting over the word subway and the arrows. I don't really like them, and I will be painting up this station, putting the yellow lines in, and obviously the lighting as well. This platform is actually all connected up. As you can see, it runs really well. And you got the point there coming in to the depot, which runs nice and smoothly. I'm really happy with that. So we still got a problem with the lighting. You might have seen in the last couple of videos they seem to be sort of flashing for some reason. I don't know why. There's kind of a wiring problem underneath here somewhere, I would reckon, so I got to look into that. Got the coalesce train, which has been sat there for nearly a week because I haven't been up here for ages. Just temporary done the retaining wall. Obviously it's going to be a lot more detailed than that. You can see some electrical equipment just by there. This is going to be definitely much better looking than that. Obviously there is going to be a sort of an embankment here to get rid of all this nasty looking wood, to tie it in with the layout itself. Will look much better when that's done. So if we go around here, yes, there is a gap in the wall, guys, because I was filming over here not long ago. Well, the Class 20s on their rail tour have sat there since I did that video, and is that a week ago today? I think it is. I haven't been up to the layout for a week, guys. That's unusual for me. So if we come to this area then, I have done some work, which is always good, something to show you. Now, I've done the retaining wall. Now, what I've done, I've had to cut this embankment back a bit, because it was too close, and fitted this wall in. It used to be these, which I believe a Hornby or Bachmann wall was going right across here. Now, I did this wall myself. It's scratch built. Yes, that tree just fell over. I need to glue that in place, I reckon. Would be a good idea. Get rid of it for now. I scratch built this. This is actually card sheeting, and if you just run your fingers or hands over it, it's actually raised. It's really good, strong stuff. It ain't gonna go nowhere. And if you do want to know which one it is, it's Volmir. I think that's how you say it. You might have heard of that, but it's called Volmir card sheeting. You can buy it relatively inexpensively, and it's good stuff. So I cut it into shape. And just here we have a little sort of bit that goes in to where the junction boxes are all going to sit, and I will be putting, as you can see, cable trunk in just in here. I will detail it with grass and bits of bushes and all that kind of stuff, and obviously it needs to be painted, and this will go all the way down there once I get round to it. So if we go round here then, something's missing, guys. Yeah, this complete cliffside has been taken out. Well, not really. All I did was get off this edge, and basically I just pushed it back, and that's where it's now going to live. This is where we come to the part where I've changed my plans yet again, guys. I always do that, don't I? Need to stop doing that. That gives you an indication what is going on. So, as you know, there's going to be a point here, which is still happening. One line is going to be round the back of the board and rejoin underneath the tunnel. That is still happening. The other point, well, line was going to climb up and end up on top of the tunnel. Guys, we're not going to do that. It's going to be a right pain to get the woodwork and track up there. So instead, I'm going to put a 2-lane sort of loco, sort of TMD kind of storage area where that fueling point is. There'll be 2 lines here, can store locomotives, a coach or something, overnight storage, something like that. I think that would help with a slight storage problem I do seem to have here. It will be for electric locomotives as well, so I'll probably put the overhead wires up. So yeah, that would look quite nice in that area. And obviously I will cover that there so it doesn't look so, well, nasty, I suppose. So what's going to happen on top of the tunnel now? Because obviously the depot is not going to be there. If you are on the Facebook page, it's a little sneak peek what's going on up here, you would know that a project is coming to the layout. Now this is Project Coal Mine. Yes guys, I am finally going to release that today. This is now going to be a coal mine museum. Now as you know, Jubilee Road is based on a modern image sort of layout. and you wouldn't necessarily have a working coal mine, would you? There are some still left here in the UK, but very few. Now, this will be a museum, like visitor centre or something like that. So this is the track plan currently. Now, I am going to use train set points. You know I hate them, guys. But in a mining area, you would have quite sharp points and curves, so they'd be perfect. That engine's not supposed to be there, but I put it there anyway. You can see the narrow gauge track. This will be bringing the coal wagons out of the mine buildings itself. Right, it'll raise up on a sort of embankment so they can tip the coal from the narrow gauge into the standard gauge coal wagons just here. And this will operate, the narrow gauge will. So if we come around here, the first building has arrived. Really happy with this. It's a lovely building. Some detailing work is still in the box. I haven't added that on yet. This is the pit head lift. Really, really lovely building. It's actually done by Bachmann. It's actually quite nicely weathered, really well detailed. But I gotta get other buildings which will go in this area. I am actually going to scratch build my first building for this area. I'm going to build it out of corrugated plastic card sheets. Now the reason why I'm doing it in corrugated, if you look at pictures of the Big Pit Mining Museum here in South Wales, a lot of their buildings are actually made out of corrugated, well, I'm guessing it's iron or steel sheeting. So if you want to take a look at those pictures, have a look. But that's what's going to be happening here. It'll be fully DCC. No DC locos will be up here. We'll have lovely little industrial locos sat there, and a tunnel just going through there so they have somewhere to go. So yeah, that is that, and I will not be changing that, guys. I have to tell myself, stop changing things. So if we just come over to this, oh, that's a bit of a mess. We'll just pretend you didn't see that, guys. Still got loads of work to do over here. I'm waiting for the road marking to turn up for this. We got the crossing to put in and tunnel mouth. So the last part then is just to look at the Clifton Valley Railway. So just quickly then, we're here at the Clifton Valley Railway. Still quite a bit of work to do. The platforms are finished. As you can see, the edging stones have all been put in. Lighting is going in fairly soon. There's a little bit of a screw there. And then I got to do some ballasting. Now you didn't probably see the video that I did with the Class 20s doing their first trip down the line. Ran pretty well. Very happy with it all as well. I got to do a scenic break just here. Probably do a video on that just here before it goes into the fiddle yard, which is just over there. So I got to do that to make that look much better. We will have DAPL working signals in this area. We'll have lighting, fences still to put in. So an awful lot of work still to do here at the layout. So guys, let me know what you think of progress on the layout. Not an awful lot to look at this month. So I will be back here at Jubilee Road or on location very soon. Please like and subscribe for more videos. Really helps, guys. When I get more subscribers, it just shows me that you people do enjoy the channel. The last thing, I do have a lot of other models here. It's not all just railways. I got aircraft, ships, model cars, and all that kind of stuff. If you'd like me to do a short video showing you them, I'm more than happy to do so. Let me know in the comments below if you would like that. So that's it from me. You probably have had enough of my voice by now. I have, listening to myself, and I'll be back here very soon, or on location, that is. Bye everyone.